Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? Um, 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 Christy Solo. I really don't know. Um, I really don't know what's going on. That's why I put an invitation out there. Come on over here and let's talk. Got something to say? Say it to me. Go on the screen and cussing on your panel and say it to me right here, right now. Get it over with. I'm glad you're doing good, not taking a jab. Hello, Neil. Really, Neil. I got it right, I think. For the unknown. How are you, buddy? I want to thank you all for the uplifting emails and text messages and voice messages I got today. Hey, Lucius, how you doing? It's been a while. Hi, Shay. So, you know, the sound is muffled. Anybody else hear that? Let's see if I can fix it. I do have a microphone that I can try that. Try the that new computer. Try it. See if this helps. I don't know. I don't know. Might not work. Uh, hmm. Well, let's have some technical difficulties today. How about that? Oh, it ain't working because I don't have it plugged all the way in. Well, that was smart. Now I've got a little. Can you guys hear me better now with the microphone? Okay, good, good. Well, I was going to take this microphone back, but I think I'll keep it now. I didn't. And I've got a friend who's actually sending me a microphone that I appreciate. He says it's really nice, so he's a good friend of mine. Okay, so I'm getting all kinds of now I'm getting like I said, uplifting messages and voicemails and things, and then and those you can't imagine how much those mean to me and how much I appreciate them. Is Benny in here? Let's see. Did I miss old Benny Keys? Hey buddy, how you doing? Um, included my an old comedian. I'll check that out. I'll check that out. Anyway, so I'm being called names and cussed at, and what's I don't understand. So, how are you doing, Benny? Is it afternoon there too? Where you at now? One thing I will not stand for is my cousin who is active duty in the army being called a fat whore by Jamie. Chaotic beauty and crime. I don't know. It's uncharacteristic for chaotic beauty and crime. She's if it's the same one that's here. Of course, you never know. It's people using fake. Um, Good deal, Beanie. Just turned afternoon. Yeah, it's 1:25 here. 616 love. I don't really know what's going on. I just for one thing, I'm doing my best not to, and I'm not going to. So my best is not to do it. So I'm not going to dox people. That's not what I do. It shouldn't be what anybody does, really. But we've got Now I have talked to people who I consider friends, and they have turned around and sent this information to today, and she considers that me toxic. I consider that me being talking to a friend. Confident. I've been, all right, Crown Beauty. Who said I made amends with Sterling? Like, what gives you or Jamie or anybody else that I don't know, I don't know. Didn't change anything. Let me see if I can unplug it and see if that helps. Good God. Is that better or worse? How's that? Okay. That's not going over here for now. But anyway, um, no, I don't dig. Actually, I don't dig at all because what makes you think I have made amends with Skirney? Like, because he refused to bring up family issues and attack me and start a fight over it? You think that may makes I don't know what to do about the sound, guys. Really, I go to settings. I really don't know how to even start with the stereo auto. Let's try this. No, it won't even let me click it, so I don't know. Automatically adjust mic volume. I don't see how I can. Is that better or worse? It's fixed now. Is that okay? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm trying to move on and actually cover stuff with Ernie and do what I set out to do. And Jamie and everybody else insist on me making a friendship with Ernie. And I've said before, and I'm saying it now, we're not ever going to be friends again. Like, it's just not going to happen. I mean, I don't, yeah, making amends. Jamie goes over there and hangs out with them, watches them, and he claims he watches them and claims that he took part in illegal activity, selling drugs. Okay, Jamie? If you saw that and you were part of that, the first time it happened, you should have reported it to law enforcement, recorded it, got out of there. That's it. And now you want to cuss me and call me names because Ernie and I had a moment on there where he didn't uh, stoop to the level those people are stooping to? I don't get it, dude. Just because Jimbo's a grown ass adult and knows how to be mature doesn't mean he made amends. It's called being grown, which most clearly don't know. That's like angry. Thank you, 616 Love. That's the thing. Like, thank you so much, Jotty Thompson. You're such a good supporter, and I appreciate everything you do and the messages. And um, seriously, you guys really you go above and beyond. And what did James? Let's see what my crotch said. My crotch, I can't. It's so funny. Oh, has anyone else noticed that as soon as this whole split happened, the attention has been too much on Jimbo bashing and not enough on the whole reason we're here in the first place, bring down Ern. That's the thing. They're not in, not today, and Kemper are no longer interested in taking Ernie off YouTube, taking Ernie off social media. Um, What they want now is to get rid of me, I guess, because I did that. Here, Jamie. Boom. There you go, Jamie. Fist bump to everybody. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And not today, who doesn't want doxing, and I'm not going to, is in Jamie's chat talking about my mom's house fire that took place in 2012. It was intentional. I got the paperwork, she said. Well, you can go back into the lives and see that I actually said that early on that there was a person in prison for doing that. Yes, somebody set my mom's house on fire. Ding, ding, ding. You get a sucker for that. Thank you. Now, my mom's dead. She can't come on here and defend herself. But I can. I can, Jamie. I'm not going to stoop to their level, Elaine. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. No, Ernie didn't set the house fire. The person who set the fire is in prison for longer than Shelby Shell. Imagine that. And I could give you the name. I could give you the name. Lassane, that's what he said. He said he was there in person, watching it take place. If that's not allowing it to happen, taking part of it, I don't know what else. So thank you for taking up for your boyfriend, but that's not going to, it's not going to change things. He was there. He claims he saw them selling drugs. Did he report it to law enforcement? Nope. I'm not going to give the names. I'm not going to give the names. Because here's the thing. If I give his name, she's going to send him JPEGs and say, what happened? What happened? What happened? But the jackass who burnt my mom's house is in prison. So you get a prize for saying what I've already said months ago. No, my mom didn't die in the fire, Alaska Bush Mom. She died several years later with cancer. Yes, he is in prison for the fire and other things. But, Jamie wants to go on there and play my content. What? I'm not. It's not even content. Like, I guess it is. I'm just talking to my people here. We're having a good time. He can't stand it. He can't stand it. He's I can't keep up with all the hate either, Mama Steph. I can't. It's just I don't get it. Like, are we here to make sure Ernie's not on YouTube? Because if so, mission accomplished, right? When's the last time you saw Ernie on YouTube other than somebody else's panel? Like, I don't know when he had his last live stream or anything posted on what is the name of his channel? Rescue Our Children. I don't know. But now, because I thanked Ernie for being a better man than some about not trying to destroy my family on YouTube. So this is what I get. My wife's fine, Jamie. Why are you asking? She'll be on. She'll be on. Oh, thank you, Joey's mom. Oh, wow. That's big of you, Jamie. That's big of you. See, this is Jamie Berryhill. See what a great man he is? See what a wonderful man he is? That's Jamie Berryhill. Oh, look what I got on the screen there, Ginger Snap. He had a reason to say it, and he's a coward because he won't take the link. I am no man, Jamie. What are you, dude? What are you? What are you? Because before I had Ernie on here and thanked him for not doing exactly what your dumbass is doing, I was wonderful in your eyes. When I was having people send you money, I was such a great man. Not anymore. You're more of a man than I am. Show it. Show it. Show it, big man. Show out. Chris, Sandy's not on. You don't, you don't bow down. You're a coward. Wayne said, Wayne said you're a coward. You're a coward. Saying the things you say, you're a coward. No, I'm a coward. I have zero respect for you. Never, ever talk about it. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I don't know. Better, worse. How is it now? Jamie, you're a piece of shit. I'll tell you what, big boy. Why don't you come on up here and please her right now? Bet you don't. Bet you're too big of a coward to show up. We all know how you are. You got that big mouth. You don't never show up. Yeah, that's the kind of man Jamie Berryhill is right there. That's the kind of man Jamie Berryhill is right there. I don't know if his wife left him or not. He's been married several times. I think he's obviously he can't please a woman. But you want to get in a mudslinging contest? Let's get it over with right here, big boy. Like it's 2 hours from me to you. Meet me halfway. Say this stuff to my face. Bet you won't. See, I'm here. Jamie ain't got it in him. That's all he's got. That's all he's got is to mudsling and call people names. When they were showed up on Earth, you show up on Earth. You have that video? Show that video. Show the video where you showed up on Earth. I wish you would go on better. He's not man enough. Oh God. Oh God, it's so damn Earth. There you go, Jamie. Talk to wrong with you? Had it works better. Can you guys hear me better now? Is that any better? But I'm glad I came on here and did this live because Jamie Berryhill showing what kind of man he really is. Yeah, they all talk trash. They all talk trash because I thanked Ernie for not talking trash. You know, and we're not friends. You spent more time with Ernie than I did, big boy. Over there watching illegal things go down and not reporting it to law enforcement. Or you say you saw illegal things. You say you saw drug deals. You say you saw this stuff, but you stood by and didn't report it to law enforcement. And as far as I know, you still haven't reported it to law enforcement, right? Am I correct? There you go, firecracker. That's it. That's it. That's all he's got, JD. That's all he's got. Insults and screaming and cussing. That's all he's got. There you go, Jamie. Are you seeing the messages? Are you watching the chat? Lisanne, you have no idea, little girl. You have no idea. Yeah, I don't call the cops when I show up man to man. Nope. I promise you, Big Berryhill would have his hands full. It's good, Jamie. It's good you got somebody, a lady in here talking, a lady in here talking for you. Oh, I don't know shit. Okay, I know all you do is cuss and scream and act like an ape, like an idiot. You know, you're gonna scream this later and say, "I got his ace. I was over here. I got his ace. I got his ace." You reported it to law enforcement. You reported that you stood there and watched them deal drugs. Okay, so that should be what law enforcement did you report that to? Because that's a matter of public record. I want to go get that public record. Tell me where you reported it. I'm going to go get the public record. Let's find out if you're the honorable man you say you are, and if you're not lying right now. Yeah, you're watching my subs go down. That's okay. Like I said, I don't care if I got 10 subs or 1,000 subs. That's okay. It's okay, Ziggy's water. Let them go down. Let them go down. Let's see how much we got. Let's see how many we got. Like, it really doesn't matter to me, but 4,984. How many you got, Jamie? How many of those came to see your channel because of mine? How many are you going to lose now that you're over here acting like you are? Yeah, I'm. And we've got this um, membership now. And that's doing fine. 2 days in, I'm 59. What do you mean I'm 59? I'm 49, son. Add it up. 49. 49. Where'd you get that education at, big boy? Oh, 59 watchers. There's 166, dumbass. You want me to take a picture of it and show you? 166. 166. 68. It's climbing. Come on, Jamie. You got anything else? Got anything else? I don't care. I told you. It doesn't matter if there's million legitimate subs or 5 million legitimate subs. As long as they're legitimate, I don't care. It's not that I don't care about my subs. I don't say that. Hell, I've got ongoing conversations with 100 of them. So I don't know what made you jump ship, but come on, I don't care. Like if you want to be that way, don't be. You think you know, you deserve it. You know that. All these guys, you don't have any time. You don't have any time. You know, treating me. So I invited him to come over here and be a man, and obviously he's not a man. All he wants to do is come over here, get in the chat, and cuss and throw and scur, blah 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 blah. Blah. But he won't talk to me man to man. He won't meet me man to man. He's not a man. He's just not a man. Plain and simple. He sends his girlfriend over here, Lisane Phillips. Sends his girlfriend over here. Oh, I'm not mad. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to I'm trying to do everything on YouTube. You know, they're not in. Oh, what are they going to what are they saying? They're all right. Adjust mic. All right. How about now? Better? Oh. Can y'all hear me now? Please, I'd like to respond to this troll if anybody can hear me. Ah, crap. Somebody said better. Somebody said can't hear you. All right. You see dollar signs, but you're a man? Question mark. LOL. You can't even turn your head, but you're going to fight with your COVID brain. You sure you'll even recognize him? Oh, I'll recognize him. I'll recognize him. And yeah, I'm a man. I'll show up, crippled as I am. The people who know me know that I will go down with fighting. I'll fight for my family. I won't get on YouTube and cuss and scream, no, only you can make, oh, cuss word, cuss word, cuss word, cuss word. Nope. I'll show up. I'll show up. Yeah, Caroline Baskin, you're an idiot. And you're a, okay. All right, mods, if you want to, anybody who's just obviously trolling to be trolling, we'll just go ahead and kick them and block them. Like Moon Ray, that's a troll. Carolee Bass. Yeah, that's all they do. That's all they do. I know. That's why I'm now. I'm gonna say that's what I'm doing. I don't know what better. I don't know. I got a new computer. I got Facebook. I got
in here with you for just a minute.
Yeah, this computer I bought, the microphone screwed on it. Every time I plug something in, it's screwed. So I just got beat on that, I guess. I do, but I'm not using my phone. I don't know how to hook Bluetooth to this computer. Um, I'm not using a mic that I've got plugged in right now. I'm I do have an external mic, but when I plug it in, it doesn't. Like you guys couldn't hear me on that either. Can you hear that better? Is that better or worse? That's the external mic. But later, I'm sure it's going to go flipping crazy too. Um, but I had this live last night and nothing ever happened. I think I'll try to, and, you know, thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And the subscribers, and uh, people apparently say I don't care about the subscribers. Uh, I don't care about the number of subscribers. I interact. I interact with subscribers all the time. I'm plugging the mic now. Better or worse? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not the mic. It's there you go. I appreciate it. Are you? Do you have Shiba Inus? Do you have Akitas by chance? Join from my phone. Then I can't really. Then I can't really. That's good now. Okay. It's. I don't know what it is. I'm going to use my old computer and um, from now on, I guess. Um, I don't know. I've. I'll just when I get actually paid, I'll do get the computer. Like I've got a brand spanking new Mac. I'm already getting some people great ripped off on last time. So it is what it is. I should have just paid for $40. You know, you get a computer, use it fast. Uh, better, worse. Sorry, I can't respond to all these right now. Okay. Oh, you guys can hear now. It's frozen. Can you hear now? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me now. And I didn't try to. I didn't even know who's going live. I just. All right, Moonray, you're out of here forever. You're blocked. Goodbye. Why do people have to be nasty? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know. Good morning, Emma. Holly will be here Saturday night. Nick Lena, that's all big. Let me put that up for everybody to see what we got. We've never had a threesome with man because we don't do that. I don't like him at all. Sick, uh, but we've had many. I was one of them. But many. Well, that's in the past too. So, but you bring it on up and talk about it because you're such a wonderful person. You're such a wonderful person. Good person. You show your true colors to me. You're such a great person. Great person. I hope can you hear me now? Is it better? I don't know if you got the borrow this other computer and I'll switch out. Oh, and this for I'll be right back. But and I'm gonna I'll just close it. I don't I'm not gonna close it, but I'm gonna take my face off camera. Hang on. Thelma, TV. Let's go. Let's go.
Find tons of different berries with the Chocolate Berry Finder.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Got a lot of feedback. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's move this old computer out of the way. Yeah, the echo should be gone now. I had that other computer there. Is that good now? Got all kinds of wires and stuff in the way. All right. Hope you guys can hear me good. This is Old Faithful, this old computer. Let me see if I can get rid of the other. I don't know which one's not me, so let me see. Let me open this, and then I'll know. Okay. All right. So let's get rid of the other one here. It looks like I can't because it's in there with all right. I'm sorry I missed so much of the chat, but I got the old computer out and it just won't update. It's like an old MacBook Pro. It's one of the big, heavy MacBook Pros, and the softwares it just can't update. And so I got a newer one last night, and I got hammered on it. I guess I'm sure they won't give me my money back because that's how people on Facebook are for the most part. And here's the thing. Back to Jamie. I'm sorry, and Sheba. Did you say that you had Akitas? I don't know. I missed. If you did, I missed it. Answer Nicolina. Let's see. Where's she at? What's she got to say now? I don't see Nicolina's post. And you know, it's a shame, like, some of my closest friends, I don't see Nicolina's post here. You guys are saying respond to it. I don't see it. I'm trying to go back. But some of my closest friends are being run off of YouTube because of the drama. It's a shame. Thank you, Axe. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the wonderful emails you send me. Please keep them coming. I read them all. I don't respond to them all, but I read them all and I go to those links, and they're so uplifting and awesome. I appreciate it. I don't see Nicolina's post. Can somebody just tell me what the question was? I can't find it. Somebody can tell me what the question was. I'm going to go back down to the new post, and I don't see it. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I have, counting the puppies now, 5 Akitas. Oh, they're awesome, awesome animals.
You're the best daddy ever.
I was the one on screen, Jimbo, about 3 times. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. It's not worth answering. Yeah, and you know, like a week ago, Nicolina's, all about me. But then when Ernie comes on and tells me, he's not going to stoop to their level, imagine that. Ernie Shell won't stoop to that level. I did answer that with look, like, no, there's no fucking 3-way with Ernie. Hell no. I've never touched a man sexually, period. My wife is bisexual. But no men have ever been entertained. Never. Not ever going to happen. Never would. Never did. Never would. And we don't even entertain ladies anymore. We've moved on and we're old. and we started going to church and we got saved. I'm not living that Christian life the way I should now. I'm trying to get back. It's hard. It does just get worse. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they're running my friends off. Like, people don't want to be involved. They don't want to be attacked. They're afraid of you, Jamie. Women are afraid to post and comment because of you, Jamie. How does that make you feel, big guy? Thank you, Loose Lips. I appreciate that. I agree with that. It's nobody's business. But, and I'm gonna tell you, like, if I was gay, I would not hide it. My daughter's gay, and I don't hide it. Why would I hide it? My wife's bisexual. I don't hide it. Why would I hide it? Like, it just makes no sense. You idiots. Those idiots are ignorant. No. We were not swingers, period. We were not swingers. We had girlfriends who came, that we entertained. No, we weren't swingers. We didn't swap. So, thank you, Exploring the Unknown. No, I mean, swingers is a totally different world, and we weren't in that world ever. We weren't in that world ever. We've never been to any kind of party or anything like that. It's just girls we knew. I have to be honest with you, it's mostly ring card girls from MMA events. So it is what it is. But it's over. We haven't done it forever. I agree. There is nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong at all with being gay. And if I were gay, I'd own it and be proud of it. Period. Not taking the jab. We watch you because you tell the truth, either good or bad, and really it kills them because they don't know what to do. Well, they you're right. What they do is they take it. What are you jealous for, Loose Lips? They take it and they twist it and run it however they want to. Double mint twins. Oh my goodness. There's not many options for swinging parties in Southeast Kentucky, y'all, unfortunately. I don't even know. But, like I said, these were at MMA events anyway. So, like, if we wanted to find a swingers party, we could have, I'm sure. Lexington, Louisville, Cincinnati. You want to sleep with a female wrestler? One in particular? You got one in mind? Oh. I mean, that's what, when my daughter told me she was gay, like, she was afraid I was going to be mad. And she said, it was in the car. And she said it, and I said, okay, baby, I support you. I said, how can I be non-supportive of you thinking females are beautiful when I think females are beautiful? So, and there's no disrespect towards anybody as far as their sexual preference. Jamie's obviously homophobic. Obviously. I'm not homophobic at all. They do got it going on, Loose Lips. You're right. Females got it going on. But you know, the only thing I don't agree with completely, and this goes 100% to my religious beliefs, but is people who want to remove their body parts or have body parts added that God didn't put there. Joy R, the Bible does, and I agree with you. The Bible says, something about men not being with men, women not being with women. I know that it also says that you can ask Jesus Christ to forgive you, and He will. So, yeah, same thing with Tennessee Mountain High. And that's the thing. Like, does the Bible tell you it's okay to judge? No. Jamie says we are Ernie followers. Not true. Well, Lord, no, we're not Ernie followers. I'm not subscribed to Ernie's channel, and I never will be. Go check it out. Jimbo, look at Jamie and listen to him. He is not a friend. Talk about your mom like that makes him trash. Not worth your time. Yeah. He'll talk about my mom. He'll talk about my wife, but he won't show up and say it to my face. I invited him today. You all saw it. He won't show up. He won't take it. He won't accept my challenge. So he's not a man. He's not a man. And yes, Kim Lay, I did too originally. I mean, he gives off that vibe. He got that look. So, and he's such a homophobe that I wouldn't doubt it if he isn't closet. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about him like he does me, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he was closet gay. And to me, being a closet gay is bad. Because if you're going to be homosexual, own it. If there's no lies, then there's not a problem. Her being able to tell you she's bi shows you how strong your relationship is. And I commend y'all for being honest about it, even if it's not our business. Yeah, and they made it everybody's business. They're the ones who bring it out. Now they want to talk about my dead mother and a house fire she had. Yes, it was arson. There was nobody home. My family was in Gatlinburg at Dollywood. All 6 of us. And my mom was at her sister's house. So, I've got hope forever. I've gotten wrapped up in watching bullies and haters. I got some unsubbing to do. I'm sorry, Jimbo. And I'm not asking anybody to unsub to anybody's channel. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. If he wants to act that way, let him act that way. I'm a grown man. I'll show up. I asked him to show up today. All he's got is insults. So he's got his trolls in here saying that my neck can't move. I wouldn't fight. I call the cops. That's some idiot that obviously doesn't know me. I take care of business. If he whips my ass, he whips my ass. It won't be the first time. Thank you, Loose Lips. I understand all creators get. Thank you, Exploring the Unknown. I understand all creators get some kind of BS coming their way at some point, and that's fine. Thank you, Loose Lips. He wouldn't show up to fight you either. I'm sure he's got a lot of big mouth, but don't show up when it comes time to it, time for it. So, um, um, there should be a join button under the screen, like where the like button is. If there's not, I've got a link. Let me see if I can put that link up for you. You can maybe copy and paste this. I don't know if you can or not when it's on the screen like that, but it's coming across, and it's slow too. So let me. Oh, is that it? I don't even know if that's it. I don't think it is. I don't think it's got the link, but it's on the. I missed 13 comments. Oh, thank you, Mom of Two. This is not much. Oh, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it so much, but it's not about money. It's just it touches my heart when you guys do that. It really does. But the messages I get from you and others, those are really helpful, really helpful. YouTube does have a lot of people thinking they're Iron Man behind the screen. You're right. There's way too many Iron Man wannabe. Yeah, that's true. And I'm not saying I would whip Jamie's ass. He's a big dude and he's healthier than me as far as physical. Like I'll tell you right now, I can't raise my right arm. Like I just can't do it. I got to have surgery on my shoulder. But I'll show up. I'll defend my family with everything I got in me. I promise you that. But will you show up? Jamie has a job supposedly. I used to do a lot of substitute teaching myself until Ernie had his people call the school, call me a predator. So I don't work there anymore. And they want to say I want to be friends with Ernie. Thank you. 19 Thumper 92. I appreciate that. Yeah, they didn't technically call it firing me, but I used to be able to sub any day I wanted to, substitute any day I wanted to. I haven't been called since. Thank you, Loose Lips. I appreciate that. You're right, Axe. Jesus is a loving God. I feel blessed every day. I feel blessed every day. And this was an unplanned live stream. I just wanted to, address the lies. Like, you're slandering me with information that you're making up in your head. What's wrong with you? Don't you remember when Ernie said you had relations with your sister? Forcible relations with your sister? Don't you remember who went to bat for you when he said that? Don't you remember how bad that hurt? People lying about you? Obviously you don't, or you don't care. Thank you, Christy Solo. I appreciate it. Jimbo, you're a good man. This is from Blue Moon, Kentucky. More than some of them can say, actions speak louder than words, and their actions say so much about them. Well, their words are pretty much too, though, in my opinion. You're right. They're showing their true colors. Like the stuff Nicolina's saying. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I'm sorry, Jimbo, about your teaching job. Seemed it meant a lot to you. It did mean a lot to me. It did mean a lot. Jamie is having Nicolina call your basketball people so you can't coach no more. Okay. She left. I think she went to take Braden home or something. Or maybe take them to meet up with Jagger. But yeah, my coaching is my travel team. Good luck with that. What's a lie, Jamie? What are we lying about now, buddy? Can you say anything without using a cuss word? Is it possible for you to do that? Which one's a lie, Jamie? Which one's a lie, buddy? What lie has been told today? Everybody's a liar except you, right, Jamie? You still over streaming me for content that you don't have? Is that a lie too? Have you ever, let me ask you a question, Jamie, and you tell me the 100% truth. Have you ever, since you've been on YouTube, had a live stream ever without streaming somebody else's content? Ever. One time. What job? What's lie? What job? What are you talking about that's a lie? Job. All you said is job. What are you talking about? Type it out there. I sent you a link. You can come on here and be a man. You'll get muted when you start cussing, but nobody understands job. There's been several jobs mentioned. Yeah, that's what he does. He has to. He has to use other people's content. He don't have any content. He's one of these creators who jumped on here to bash Ernie, and that's okay. That's what a lot of them did. Go back and look at what, Jamie? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. If I go back and look, I'm going to see other people's live streams through your thing. You don't even really provide anything. What am I looking for when I go back and look? I don't understand what you're saying. Lips has got some content she said you can play, Jamie. I got a feeling Jamie's been a bully for a long time. As the size he is, like most people that size are bullies. Like, it's just a fact. Yeah, I mean, Jamie's, if he's going to show up and meet me, he'd probably bust my ass. But, he's bigger, stronger, and healthier than me. But I'll show up. I'll defend my family. Commentary is content. Is that right? I don't know about that. Some commentary is content, but when you sit and play somebody's live stream for 5 or 10 minutes and then you stop and call them a name or, say they're lying, or that's not commentating. Well, like commentating, I don't know I don't know what, and I see that you're Jimbo Strong. I appreciate it, but I don't know. Like his commentary doesn't. It's nothing but cussing at people. F you, Ernie. F you, Jimbo. You effing liar. You're fucking queer. You're gay. You F you, F you, F you. That's not content. Thank you, Tree. I know you are. I know you are. There you go, Loose Lips. You got a sub. Sun Beach. I love that song. Sun Beach. I try to be chill, Millie Moo. I try to be chill. And this one here is I've been more upset than I have been in a long time. And people coming at my family is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Shows what a man you really are, Jamie. That shows just what kind of man you are. And Nicolina, that shows just what kind of person you really are. It's a fact. You showed your true colors. And I don't know about anybody else, but you lost my respect today. Forever. You'll never get my respect back. There's nothing you can do to earn my respect. I would forgive you if you asked. I don't think you will. I heard about that. He called a military woman a bitch this morning. That's par for the course for Jamie Berryhill. Calling women names. And then he talks about Ernie for doing the same thing. Like, he talks about Ernie so big and bad, like for mistreating women, but dang, if that ain't what you do. That's what you do. That's all you do all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Sleeping Beauty Jimbo, or let's see, you're a baby bigger man. I don't know, baby. Baby bigger man for wanting to defend your wife, Jimbo, but going to jail doesn't help them, so try to ignore them. It's sad on their part to say about her. Yeah, and I don't have any plans on going to jail. Like, I'll meet him somewhere in a field somewhere, and he can whip my ass, whatever he wants to do. Leave me laying in a puddle of blood. I don't care, And his little girlfriend came over here and saying, I'll just call the law. I don't call the law. Thank you, Shannon. And you're right. You're right. Well, it's not you don't accept an apology that no one ever asked for. You can forgive somebody who doesn't ask for forgiveness. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want an apology. He doesn't want forgiveness because he's that kind of man. But yeah, I mean, I will. I'm going to forgive him. I'm not going to be his friend. I'm not going to trust him anymore. He's in the Ernie zone as far as I'm concerned. He's just like Ernie. Except for the fact that I've known Ernie for 20 years and I've known Jamie for a few months. Didn't take Jamie long to show his real true colors. Yeah, they're already talking about you on Jamie's. I got you back. Who they talking about? Me or Mike Roch? Oh, that was funny. But yeah, Mike Roch. My dog's out there. I hope he stays up here. I unsubbed from every one of them when they went for Jimbo and Molly. We were having a family night that night, and they've tried to turn it into something ugly when they seen that we were having so much fun. They did, What's wrong? What's wrong with me having my daughter on a live stream with people being normal? I know you didn't mean to see baby. I know you didn't mean to see baby. Say baby, Sleeping Beauty. But what's wrong with my daughter coming on here? I mean, she didn't see anything of the Jamie nonsense or the Nicolina nonsense or the cussing and screaming or the accusations. She was just having fun, and she's still having fun with it. She loves her fans, she said. So it's just Mike Rogers is part of the drama. He's excited. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Stan, I'm always here for you and the family, personal, and your family members too. I've got to get off here and head to work. I'll talk to you later on. Thank you, Shannon. Have a good day at work. Exploring the unknown. I stand by you, Jimbo. You've done so much for me, and that's a true friend. Yeah, Nicolina did. She had her kid on there calling Ernie a pedophile. So a pedo. What's the difference? You know, she's having her kids call people ugly names. My kid comes on here and is, you know, as sweet as church music, and then she, you know, wants to talk bad about it. Came in the chat. Her and Jamie and several others came in the chat to attack. Come on, let's attack. Let's attack. Then they saw my daughter. Backed off. They won't be able to come in the new chats with my daughter. It's going to be family nights, and those family nights will be for members only. And it's not that I'm trying to be, you know, excluding anybody, but like I said, if you want to be a member and you can't really afford it or don't have the money right now, just let me know. I'll send you the money, and you can be a member. It really, it's not about the money. It's really, you know, just for fun. They are out for drama. They think they are going to get famous by finding more evidence in the Shell case. They are stupid. They need to interview other inmates and review jail phone calls. You're right. Shelby's in prison for murder. He admitted to it. He pled guilty. And the thing is, he changes his story often. I pointed out several times he's changed his story. I'm sorry, I'm getting all kinds of messages, guys. Jamie asked others to go unsub from you and that he wants to get you demonetized. That's against YouTube terms of service. You can strike him for that. Thank you. Send me a timestamp for that if you don't mind, and I will send it to YouTube. Like, I don't ask anybody to unsub. Like, if you want to subscribe to Jamie or who else, you know, that's good. I think people need to be as informed as they possibly can be by as many people as they can be. Thank you, Jimbo. You know they would be here trying to Molly to trigger you. Yeah, they want to try to do that. And it really like today has been a day of enlightenment. Like today has been a day that Jamie Berryhill and Nicole, I'm not gonna say it, Nicolina 777 has really shown their true colors. They have really shown their true colors. Jen Hoffa, Jamie in his chat is going hard at Jimbo, even attacked his wife. That's all they do. They can go ahead and slander and do all that, all they want to do, because that shows what kind of person they are. They don't know us. They don't know me. They don't know her. And I've been completely honest about it, even wrote in my book about it. Like, you know, nothing to hide here. You know, nothing to hide here. Not a thing, never have hid it. So yeah, just you know, if you want to subscribe to their channel, that's your decision. For him to be over there asking people to unsub, it's just another notch in his belt of being a vile human. Charles, you missed when everybody got along? I don't remember when everybody got along. I remember when Jamie and Kemper and Not Today and all of us got along, but there's never been a. Why is everyone fighting on YouTube over Ernie shenanigans? well, we were covering Ernie shenanigans, but it's changed now. It's people wanting to ruin my family, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Jamie, Jamie, remember when Ernie said you SA'd your sister? Remember how mad you were? Because it wasn't true, right? Wasn't true, right? Wasn't true, right? See how that feels? You're no man. You're no man. Thank you, Love and Grace. You stand with the stand. I appreciate it. Well, I just got 2 channel banned forever on YouTube for what they are doing. Guess we will see what we can do about them. I hate a bully. Thank you, X. I appreciate that. I appreciate your help. And it's thank you. I'm going to check that out and I'm going to send it in. You know, that's just the way it is. And we don't break the terms of service over here. I try very hard not to do that. Try very hard not to do that. Hi, Jimbo. I stay in the background a lot because I'm new to you all. But Jamie constantly tells his chat to mass strike. He told them to mass strike Ernie. Yeah, they don't have anything to strike me for. Like, what have I done? What have I done? Jamie just sits over there and plays my content all the time. So if I'm doing anything wrong and he's streaming it, then he's doing it wrong too, right? It's so funny to see these people like act this way. Like, it's just so funny. Oh God! People send me screenshots. I can't even see those screenshots. I'm sorry. I've got my contacts in, and I have to wear like bifocals, so I have to have on reading glasses to see that. I had to pull those up. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And KC girl is a good friend. I appreciate her so much. Misplaced anger with a lot of them. There were victims that didn't get closure, still healing, are dumping anger on YouTube. When see someone doing wrong on YouTube, they're getting revenge on abuser. Their YouTube name so they will all come over here. Say your YouTube name so they will all come over here. Is that like Beetlejuice? I don't know. My YouTube name is The Stand. I don't know. Be strong in your walk. I do not wish to be a member of Jamie. He is nasty. And even when Jamie was cool with me and I was cool with him, like, I did not like his language. And I've told Jamie, I don't like your language. You come on our chat, you need to kind of tone it down. You come in our panel, you need to kind of tone it down. So, and he did. So, your not bowing down comment doesn't hold any water, big boy. Perfect. They don't want to hear all that cussing. And normal, like, especially the ladies, all that F word stuff is just, why? Can't you say anything without using the F word? I mean, shows what kind of person you are. And honestly, like, I put my hand to God and swear on everything I have, everything I own, everything I love, that I've never been sexual with any man, especially friggin' Ernie. But I've never, ever been sexual with any man. But let's say that I did. Let's say that me and my wife did. How does that change anything, Jamie? What difference would that make today? shouldn't. It shouldn't. So, but like I said, I've never been sexual with a man, and honestly, the thought of a naked man disgusts me. It's just, I'm not, I'm not gay. Um, some people are, and it's okay. And I don't hold anything against them, but I'm not. My wife is, she's bisexual. My daughter's gay. That's their preference. That's what they want. That's what they like. But what relevance does that have, Jamie? What relevance does it have? It doesn't. Jamie is revealing in this attention I watched as they spew sweet comments about his hair, his glasses, and he thinks he's a celebrity. And ES is not even on for days. Let it go, rise above it. Thank you, El. I agree. Jamie takes his hair down. He does this and flows his hair. Yeah. Yeah. I used to have long hair too, believe it or not. I choose to shave it. I shave it. I like the feeling of the bald head. So he come in here and called me a bald-headed bastard, I believe. So you're correct. I'm a bastard. My father's dead. I don't have a father. And when I did have a father, he wasn't much. So what do you think about that? I'm an open book. Ask me what you want to know. I'll tell you. Ask me what you want to know. Done. Unsubscribe from the mean folks. Jimbo, keep being you. Thank you, JP, for. And I'm not asking anybody to unsubscribe. I mean, honestly, and you don't have to be a subscriber to watch somebody's channel. You don't. I mean, you can still watch me and not be a subscriber. Supporters is a different thing, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all the supporters. I don't know. Only homophobes would care who you love. You know what, Angela? Like, and this is my opinion. It may not be fact. It may not be true. But I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to give you my opinion. My opinion is, I have much more respect for a homosexual or a gay person or anybody in the LGBTQ community. I have more respect for those people, anybody in that group of people, than for any homophobe. So, throw your eggs at me all you want. Throw your nasty slinging mud cuss words at me. I have more respect for a homosexual than I do for a homophobe. April says it's the subs that will make the difference. Standing up to the bullies, unsub and don't watch. That's April's. It's April's comment. Lips, are you okay? Somebody's asking. Is something wrong, Lips? Oh, let's see. I'm giving directions today to unsub from my haters. I don't care anymore. It's causing issues. Yeah, I mean, thank you, Exploring the Unknown. Jamie's behavior will 100% affect his children. Trust me, that anger is not healthy. Jamie, get off YouTube and enjoy your babies. I agree. Your kids see, even if they don't see you actually on YouTube, they don't see you. They see the hate in your heart. They see the way you portray yourself, the way you act. I got you, Angela. I got you. they see the way you act. They know how you feel. It affects them. It does. Everyone, for the most part, wants to feel relevant, wants to stay, so to speak. Show and tell began when we were children. In school, we had it. There's nothing wrong with it. How it's done and used is that matters. Yeah, you can use a platform to do many things, but to spew hate, and I'm going to tell you, like, my former partner got angry with me because there were certain things that he wanted put on the channel that I said, what is that? Why is that? Why are we going down that path of things we don't know for a fact to be true? What's the point? And he got mad at me. Well, it's going to make Ernie look bad. Well, Ernie does enough of that on his own. Am I correct? You tell me. Put a 1 in the chat if Ernie does enough real life stuff to make himself look bad enough that I don't need to post anything fake. I don't need to comment anything fake. I don't need to put up a document that's fake, a picture that's fake. I don't need to do that because Ernie does it by himself. Like, there's real stuff. There's real stuff. Look at Madison County. Go to their website, their docket. He's on there. It's enough. He incriminates himself enough. Doesn't need anything fake. Doesn't need anything fake. I never liked Jamie. He's had me blocked for a long time instead of manning up to answer me. Reaper from the shadows, that's what he does. He doesn't want to answer. Sleeping Beauty, it is getting so ugly. And like I said, man, I got a real friend that's been a friend to me since day one on YouTube and has guided me so much. And she's being run off because she's afraid of them. She's afraid they're going to attack her, just like they have anybody else, just like they did my wife, my daughter. She's afraid, so she's going to leave. Okay, I don't know. I didn't even read this. I'll read it here. Can I ask, what does Skern have over your head? What is it he's got on you? It's okay if you're both bisexual. Please explain how all this went crazy. Ern's mentioned some things. I'm just curious, really. Ernie don't have shit on me. If he did, it would be out. If he did, it would be out. Believe that. His comments that he makes that you people choose to believe, you choose to listen to what you want to and take it for gospel. If Ernie says something kind to me like, I know a lot of stuff, then you take that as gospel. When Ernie says something like, I've got a website on the way, you don't believe it. Why do you not believe certain things and then believe other things and then come at me over it? Like, Ernie don't have nothing on me. If he does, Ernie Shell, bring it out. Bring it out. Whatever you got, show it. Anything else? Like, I don't know what else to tell you. And I'm not bisexual. I don't like men. I don't know if Ernie does or not. I've never seen him with a man. I have never seen Ernie Shell with a man. I have never seen Ernie Shell act like he wants a man. And now, I told Ernie himself, when I heard Eric Rush's voicemails to him, I said, Ernie, that sounds like a man or a woman scorned. I said that to Ernie, to his face to face, in person, like a man. I don't know what else you want, really. I seriously don't. Like, how does, what Jamie Berryhill, who don't know his ass from a hole in the ground, how does that make anything different? Like, he doesn't know nothing. He don't know me. He don't know Ernie. He don't know anybody. He's just a big mouth on YouTube begging for money. Make no mistake about it. I don't know if Ernie's gay for pay or not, Ziggy with Water. I've never seen him with a man. I've never seen him talk sexual to a man. I've never heard him talk sexual to a man. I don't know. I told you, I think Eric Rush acts like a woman scorned, so I think there's something there. I've never seen Ernie do anything with a man. Never seen him be with a man. I've seen him with tons and tons and tons of women. Like I said, they usually last about a week. So there's been a whole lot. Jimbo, write YouTube and tell them they are attacking you because they believe you are a homosexual. They will be gone automatically. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Only interrogations. Did you know Kevin Dixon before the murder? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, I did not. I will show you. Kevin Dixon has messaged me before talking about Ernie, making fun of Ernie, being facetious about Ernie. And my first ever message from Kevin Dixon was, I don't know if you can see that, March 23rd of 2019. That is the entire, there's messages down, and the last one was, let's see, September 26, 2021 is the date. It goes on down, but that's the date. No, I didn't know Kevin Dixon. I still don't know Kevin Dixon. I've talked to him on Facebook a couple times. No, I don't know him. What does it matter? Did you all know that Kevin Dixon was picked up the day they found the body? Because Ronnie King's sister was on the phone with Ronnie King when he said Dixon's here and got off the phone. That was the last time anybody ever heard from him. So they went and picked Kevin Dixon up, picked him up, detained him, did not arrest him, detained him, took him to the police station and his car. They impounded his car. They searched his car. They looked for evidence. Missing things out of King's house. Dixon didn't have it. They checked his house. He didn't have it. They checked his alibi. It stood up. Kevin Dixon was cleared one day after the murder. Cleared. For Jamie's fanboys, Jamie cannot be monetized on YouTube because of his agenda facts. YouTube won't let him make money saying the stuff he does. Yeah, he is monetized right now, but I don't see how. Like you said, all he does is play other people's content. Jamie has no content. That's right. He doesn't. And this is not I didn't come in here to sling mud or bash. I wanted Jamie to come on here and talk to me. Instead, he pops in chat and cusses up and throws out accusations, talks about my wife. He's such a great man. Such a wonderful man. Yeah, I see. Yeah, good luck with that. They're gonna try to pin the Shelby stuff on you. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah. Like I said, that was like the murder took place 2 days or one day. It was on the 17th, 2 days. It was on the 18th, one day before my birthday. And that was on a weekend before my birthday. So I would have been with my family for sure, 100%. My 4 kids, my wife, my mother was still alive. Absolutely. Yeah. So they can try to do that all they want. It's not going to work. Somebody said something about the pennies. How did Shelby get those pennies, and were the pennies missing from the crime scene? Yes, they were missing from the crime scene. Shelby got those pennies when he murdered Ronnie King and took them from his house. That's how he got them. And I told the prosecution, the investigators, that I'm reading the chat. I told the investigators, the Kentucky State Police detective, that Shelby tried to sell me those pennies earlier in that week. Like not just the day before the murder or the confession. Like he tried to sell me those pennies early in the week. So when I told him that, and the fact that he says he got them on Brother's Day don't add up. Shelby had those pennies before Brother's Day. Ernie didn't give those pennies to Shelby. So that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. 100% a lie. Yeah, you guys hit that like button if you don't mind. Why was I so rude to Nicolina the other day on her live? No man should speak to a woman like that, sir. Okay. Let's assume that you're right and I was just rude to her. I was trying to speak over her and over Gumby while they were hurling accusations at me. So, you're asking me, you're saying that's rude. Were you here in this chat when Jamie was in here earlier, sir? Were you here, sir? Yes or no? Were you in Jamie's chat earlier, sir, when he called a active military female a bitch, sir? I'm waiting for your answer, sir. Don't have no answer for that? Figures. Because Nicolina was relentless as hell. She wasn't respectful at all, not one bit. And do you know what? It has everything in the world to do with Jamie, sir. And do you know what? She's deleted it because I went back. I was going to check it. She slams Ernie, the dirty deleter, constantly. What are you going to do, stern dog? You going to dirty delete, stern dog? But she deleted it. I couldn't go back and see. I can't go back and look at it. I can't look at it. So, are we going to burn Ernie to the ground for dirty deleting and then let Nicolina do it and not say anything? I mean, yeah, she deletes it every day. Why? Why do you dirty delete stuff? Is it only dirty delete when Ernie does it? I have deleted one video on this channel. It was one of the first, maybe the first we ever did. But and that was because a female lost income and was being attacked because Ernie was using that video to get her in trouble. So I deleted it. That's the only delete I've ever done. But can't say that for anybody else. But we're going to throw Ernie under the bus. And Ernie does dirty delete stuff constantly. But he's not the only one. He's not the only one. Somebody said they just recently subbed. I missed it, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that. It's on Honest Rage's channel. The what Nicolina Dirty deleted. Well, I'll go look at it. She told me she couldn't hear me, so I put the avatar on and put my phone up to my mouth like this, and I couldn't see, but I could hear Gumby and Nicolina. So I got loud. I kept hearing the F word, so I started using the F word. And there's no excuse. I'm not making excuses. I shouldn't have handled myself that way. I apologized to her more than once. And yet she still wants to talk about my daughter. You're a great person, Nicolina. You want to talk about my wife? You're a wonderful person, Nicolina. Hope you sleep well at night. Accuse me of murder, you stupid ass. What an idiot. What an idiot. You don't know me. You don't know me. So, now, Nicolina, how can you accuse me of murder when your friend has someone who's claiming he committed the murder? Right? There's a gag order. Gag order. Because this man says he killed Ronnie King, him and Ernie. I'm on a live stream right now. Can you hear me? I'm on a live stream right now. Huh? Did I text? Oh, read it. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But anyway, I'm sorry if I missed some chat here. Yeah, they're trying to accuse me of being the man who killed Ronnie King because he had to be killed by a big man. That is so utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, I did not commit a murder day before my birthday. What reason would I have to commit a murder? Okay, this is beyond doxing. It's deplorable. What are you talking about? Are you talking about me or them? I mean, like I haven't brought anybody's personal matters into anything. Now I know this. Hopefully you're talking about them because they're the ones who's bringing my family into it. My daughter. Like, did Shelby meet you the night of the murder? If that was the night of the murder, then that when I met him, then yes. What time was it? I don't remember. It was late, probably midnight or after. Okay, Betty, I brought my daughter into this. No, I didn't. I brought my daughter into normal chat. So go on with that somewhere. All your capital letters. Goodbye, Betty. You're blocked. Bye-bye. Yeah, my wife gave gave her a box of makeup, or I thought it was a bag actually. Thought it was a bag. So trying to block people. Okay. Anyway. Just a moment. Okay, let me get back over here to my. Okay. When we met Shelby and his wife, and I'll go ahead and tell you some facts here. When we met Shelby and his wife, my wife gave her makeup. The makeup was to cover up where Shelby had beat the shit out of her. Her face was bruised. She had black eyes. Her nose looked broke. Shelby had beat the living shit out of her. My wife gave her a ton of makeup for free. Just gave it to her. No, I didn't see Ernie that night that I remember. I mean, I don't think so. I think I would remember. I don't, like, it's been so long, and I don't remember everything perfectly. But once Shelby was arrested, now remember, his wife was with him that night. I gave her the makeup. We gave her the makeup. Once Shelby was arrested, his wife called me one day, 2 or 3 days after he was arrested, said Shelby needs some underwear or something like that in jail. That he had to have completely white underwear. Something, I can't remember what it was, but evidently he wasn't allowed. His underwear was colored, and he had to go commando if he didn't have white underwear. So she was asking me to buy him underwear. And you know what? I gave her some money for her to buy underwear. Like, I wasn't trying to be Shelby's buddy. I was trying to help this lady who Shelby had treated like dog shit. And she tells me, things about things. She was not a witness in the trial, by the way. But she asked me. Well, I asked her. I told her, actually, if you took Shelby up there, you need to come clean and tell them. And she said something about, she wasn't going to testify against her husband. And maybe that's the reason why she didn't testify. I don't know. I don't think you are allowed to, or you have to. Sun Beach, I think that's the reason. I think your spouse doesn't have to testify against the spouse. I think. You can check me on that. I don't know. But anyway, she said something about the phones, and I said, they're going to get records of the phones, and they will see where that phone has been pinged. And if it was in Everett's, they're going to know. And without a second going by, she said, even if we took the batteries out, even if we took the batteries out, why would she say that? Why would she say that? Why would you say that? You tell me. Was it hypothetical? Was it hypothetical that, maybe I'm just wondering. Well, if hypothetically speaking, if somebody was up there and they took the batteries out, would it still ping? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I relayed that information. I relayed that information to the Kentucky State Police. It was never used. I do believe the cell phone tower reports show that Shelby Shell was in Corbin, made texts, but didn't show up in Everett's. Battery was out of the phone. Battery was out of the phone. Okay, last question, I swear, the pennies. What's your question about the pennies? And we're going to start going over the trial tonight, by the way. Yes, Shelby tried to sell me the pennies. Before Brother's Day, Shelby tried to sell me those pennies. Before. Corbin is not where Mr. King lived. Hang on a second, and I will map it and tell you how far I am from Mr. King's house. Now, I live right now about 6 miles north of where I lived at that time. So let me just map it. Let's see. Do you remember? Was it Kelly Street in Everett's? I'm just going to put in generic at Kelly Street, Everett's, Kentucky. It's an hour and 35 minutes from here. 1 hour, 35 minutes from here. So no, not near Mr. King. Not at all. Charles, you're funny. Charles has fun with his Harlan County references. Wendy's is right next to the state police post. It really is. KC Girl 10. I can't believe Jamie, Big Bad Jamie, called my active duty Army cousin, who is a female, a fat whore. Like she's more fit than he is, and her husband is pissed. How far is Corbin from Mr. King? Well, I mean, I don't know, 65, 70 miles. Probably longer than that, probably 70, because it's 60 miles from where I grew up in Loyal to my aunt's house in Corbin. That's because I had that mapped out when I was a kid. When I first got my license, that's one of the places my mom let me drive to. It's far away. So 60 miles there, and then Everett's from Loyal is probably 7 miles. So you're looking at 70 miles. And once you get in Harlan, it's not, and going up towards Everett's, especially back when that murder was committed, is you're looking at, I don't know, hour and a half at least to drive it. Some Beach for sure not innocent, but do believe he didn't act alone. I think he didn't act alone too. I mean, there's just a lot of evidence showing. Now, I'm 100% sure that his wife was there. Like, she drove him there. I don't know that she would have been strong enough to take part in anything like that. She could have held a gun on him while Shelby did stuff. I don't know. You know, I'm just spitballing, but she was there. She drove him there. I'm confident of it. You know, I never wanted to say this publicly because, you know, she wasn't ever tried. And she was very terribly abused by Shelby. So, you know, now I'm sure they're going to run and grab her name and reach out to her. And if we want to do that, you know, I've got the text from her. So Let's not do it. She's a victim. She's a victim of abuse. No, I'm not. I'm not going to try to get her on here. There's no way. There's no way. No, thank you. Not me. Mm-mm. Nope. A lot of people feel that way, and Ernie still can't explain the vehicle, and we're going to look at that on the trial video. We're all going to look at it, and when I'm going, I'm going to show the video, and then I'm going to ask you, did you see the car? Could you make out what kind of car it was? And if so, tell me. Tell me at what point you see it. And if you can tell somebody's in it. I don't think it's necessary for like I said, she was 100% supporting Shelby. 100%, even though my wife gave her that makeup to cover her battered face. I don't know what that syndrome is. People, there's some kind of syndrome where abuse people, love and all that stuff. I don't know what it is, but Jesse Flowers, I heard you're a member of $100 membership of Ernie's channel. I don't know. Is that true, Jesse? I'm afraid you need a refund if that's true. I don't think there's ever going to be a website. But I'm on here protecting Ernie. Oh. Well, PTSD for sure. Stockholm Syndrome. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. And, I fully believe she's got Stockholm Syndrome. Or did. Either way, I'm not going to put her on display like a trophy. I didn't want to say what I said, but people won't stop. They just won't stop. They don't know they're going to ruin so many lives because they believe Shelby's some kind of innocent man. Shelby Shell is a murderer. He's a convicted killer, a cold-blooded killer. Listen to the recording. He said it to me that night before I recorded him, and he said it again about 12 hours later on recording. Now, if he's so intellectually disabled and so mentally challenged, how does he say that story word for word? Exactly the way he said it to me. He's guilty. They're telling you you're married to a woman you never heard of. I told them no, and Jesse told me I'm lying. Oh. That's the way this YouTube works. You can say whatever you want. Some people are going to believe it's fact. Some people ain't. Battered wife syndrome. Stockholm is for kidnap scenarios. Okay. Battered wife syndrome then. Whatever it is, man, like her face was bad. Her face was bad. It was terrible. Yeah. He beat her bad. And I'm going to go get his record, and I'm going to post it in our community chat, in our community. I'll do that today. I don't want to really cover it on any more lives. We may show it. Let me see here. Would Shelby have told you if someone had been with him? Was he a loyal person? And that's the thing. Shelby seemed to me to be super loyal. Like I said, he had never been anything but respectful to me. to my family, to my wife, to my mom. You know, he was always good to us. Did everything that, I paid him to help me. He did everything. Now, I believe he stole my gun. Him or Ernie won. I believe it was Shelby. And then he's got 2 or 3 different stories he's told about the gun. Like he can't keep it straight. He don't know what he wants to say. And if it goes to court, they will make an ass of him on that. No, I do not believe he would have told me if somebody was with him. I don't. Shelby does have kids. I think he's been married a couple times. I don't know if that lady's remarried. I would think so. And she dated Ernie. Like she was Ernie's girlfriend at some point before Shelby. So she has a type. If you post it, put your watermark on it so nobody can steal it. Hey, it's a good idea. Thank you. I will do that. Does that mean, like, can I do that through YouTube? Can I put a watermark through YouTube? Or is there an option for that? Or do I need to actually go into my editing on my computer and add like a logo or something? Like I have videos where I have my logo at the beginning of the videos, and these people have went and took my videos and cut the logo out of the front, out of the first of the video. So, do you think Shelby was on drugs that night and flipped his lid or did or something? Ernie said Shelby was a serial killer, but I thought he only killed one person. Good questions all the way around. I do not think Shelby was on drugs. No, I don't think so. He went there. He was telling us that night that he was planning on robbing people. He needed money. He wanted to buy his wife nice things. And working his temp job in Richmond and working little jobs for me wasn't getting him enough money. So guys, let me remove my flip-flops here, my slides, whatever they call them nowadays. But he didn't, he came about it like it was noble. Like, I want to give her pretty things. I want to give her nice things, but I have to get big money to do that. So he was telling us he was going to rob people. You even hear me in the confession tape. I say, man, if you're going to take Ernie with you, which I was talking about going to rob people, can you not kill people? Can you just tie them up or something? Don't kill them. Yeah, I'll do that if Ernie gives me them handcuffs. He said it. And yes, he only killed one person. He's not a serial killer. Ernie's full of shit. He did tell us he's killed 9 people. But I don't believe it. Supposedly they were all in prison. He killed a bunch of inmates. Jamie can't tell the truth. It's not in his metabolism. Somebody said something. I missed it. Oh, here we go. L. Robbins. I had unsubscribed to you originally because I thought you were trying to get Shelby Shell out of jail. I realize that is not your intentions. Imagine if he gets out. Glad you are being candid. I hope he doesn't get out. He's not going to get out. I mean, he's never going to get out. He's a troublemaker in prison. Like, he's got additional charges added now, and he's going to keep piling them up. He can't be decent. He's violent. That's the way he is. And he's, I think he's set to get out in 2039. I don't think so. I don't think he's getting out. 2036, I think he comes up for parole, and I'll be there. I don't care where it's at. I'll be there. As long as I'm alive, I'll be there. I may not be alive. I may not live that long. Pam Wilson, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Is this just one big misunderstanding? I don't think it's a misunderstanding. I think they just decided to attack me. My former partner and his new partner went at me. And they were wanting to get to the truth of Shelby Shell. Well, let's tell the truth. Let's tell it all. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth about Shelby trying to sell me those pennies before Brother's Day. He says he got those pennies on Brother's Day, the day before Ernie and I went and turned him in. So if he got those pennies on Brother's Day and he tried to sell them to me several days earlier, don't add up, Shelby Shell. You don't add up. Your lies don't add up. So, thank you, Sun Beach. I love that name, by the way. That's awesome. Oh. Jamie does want to be relevant, and otherwise he'll just sit there, waste away in his chair. I believe that's true. Like, Jamie's searching for some kind of affection that he doesn't have, they can't get. If they shut my YouTube channel down today or my internet goes out, my computer's all crashed, and I can't be on YouTube, I'm going to miss you guys. I really am. But I've still got a wonderful family. And, we're going out tonight. Before my live, I want to take my family out. We're going to eat together as family. Probably Mexican restaurant because they all love it. But but I'm going to stay on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. They're not getting rid of me. Penelope, smile at the stand. I'll do crazy fonts. There you go. I'm smiling. Now you show me some crazy fonts. I love those fonts. I'm going to figure out how to do that too. Oh, you said F them. You didn't really cuss. You're fine. Thank you, El. Yeah, we will have a great time. My two older kids will pick on each other and try to pick, goofy fights, and my two younger kids will do the same. And me and Mama Bear will tell them to settle down. I don't know. But it's obvious that Jamie's not going to speak to me man to man. Yes, Penelope, I love that. That's awesome. Let's see. Jimbo, did the jury ever talk about what Ernie said that Shelby held a gun to his side? I don't know what the jury talked about, honestly. I doubt it. Honestly, and that was my problem with Ernie's testimony, and hopefully we get that far tonight. And I even said it on one of the community posts, like, my biggest problem with Ernie in the trial is his storytelling. Like, why can't you just say, hey, Shelby told me this, and describe what he said to you to your best ability and leave out all the other crazy stuff? Why can't you just do, Because when you start with those outlandish stories, and here comes the damn defense saying that you're not credible and that you're a storyteller, well, good gosh almighty. There you go. I stand with the stand. That's awesome. Thank you, Penelope. Oh, just because. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, and I'm going to have a live tonight at 10 o'clock, and we're not going to address Barry Hill or anybody else. Um, you know, and here's the thing about Nicolina. No matter what she says or does, it cusses and accuses and brings my family up. Nicolina is still a woman, a female, and to me, she's off limits. I'm not going to say bad things about her. I'm not going to dox her. Um, I've apologized the to her a couple times already, a couple times publicly, and a couple times privately. She's not having it, but I've done my side. I can't make her accept it, but I'm not going to address her at all anymore. They can say what they want to say. After this live's over, we're getting back to the trial. We're not even gonna worry about them. Mama Steph, stop hating. Is Mama Steph ain't hating, is she? What'd she say? Oh, hating on you for showing off. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Mama Steph, how dare you? Oh, I see your sub increasing and theirs decreasing. I don't know. I don't know if it is or will or not. People can make their own choice. They're adults. Do what you need to do and follow who you want to follow. Follow everybody. I don't care. It don't hurt my feelings that some of my subscribers subscribe to them. It doesn't. You're adults. You can make your own. Oh, okay. Let's see here. You definitely did a 180 on Skern Dog. Tell us what you're scared of that will come out. What was Shelby told what to say? Just don't make sense. And Judge Judy says if it don't, then it's not true. I don't know about Judge Judy, but can you be more specific on the 180 I did on Skern Dog? Can you people put a 1 in the chat if you think I've made a 180? Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm still going to cover Ernie and then I'm still not his friend, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to his court date and film it if I can. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? There's some more Mama Steph, love you. Yeah, I mean, what's like how much more clear can I be here, buddy? Ernie, we're not friends. I'm coming after you on YouTube. I'm going to show everything I know about you. I'm going to cover your trial. There was no 180. What are you talking about? I wouldn't call it harassing. I'm going to do everything I've been doing. You know, all those official documents that come from Ernie's past, these screenshots from his sisters, with him being in a hospital on mental holds, all that stuff. You know where that came from? Right here. They didn't have it. Now, a couple of those ladies sent me the official disposition of what happened in Bluefield, and I appreciate it, and I thank them for it. Other than that, all this documentation come from me. Like, I don't understand, what this Jamie. Jamie, you see this link? Hit it. Jamie's not going to hit no link. And if you did, he'd come in here, F you, F you, F you, F, 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 F. And listen, guys, I'm going to have to do the same. Jamie and I are both going to stand before God someday. I'm going to tell you, hell's going to be real if I don't get right. If Jamie don't get right. He may not believe in God. I don't know. I do. I do. Yeah, you watch them say who would win in a fight between Jimbo and Jamie. Yeah. That's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know the guy. It's just, I don't know. You know, the cussing and yelling is just, it's not for everybody. Some people like it. Some people like to hear it. And, you know, to each their own. To each their own. I don't even know rap. I don't know rap from Adam. I just don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Everybody takes all this fake information and tries to make something of it. But, you know. So, you know, Shelby swears up and down. They got video of Ernie giving him those pennies on Mother's Day at Walmart parking lot. So I say to you, provide that video or shut your mouth. Quit saying you got it if you don't have it. Like, that is falsehoods that you are promoting. General Awareness is his other channel. He was over there until the split. Now I'm on for Jamie, shaking my head. Over there, running his mouth. Of course, it's all right. And I'll tell you this too. When Judgment Day comes, and it's coming, Judgment Day comes, Shelby's going to have to stand before God. Whoever was with him, if there was somebody with him, and I believe there was, you're going to have to stand before God too. So am I. You're going to answer. You will answer. You will answer to God for what you've done. And you people who are just jumping on falsehoods, just remember that. Remember. Yeah. And I hope my friend who is in pretty good fear of them actually coming at them. I hope they don't leave YouTube. I need them. And then, you know, I heard somebody say something about an unregistered gun. It is not against the law to buy a gun from a friend. Not against the law. This gun was refurbished or whatever, rebuilt, whatever they call it with guns. I thought it was a nice looking little gun, so I bought it. I never even fired it. I've got 6 guns in there right now that have never been fired. I believe they're upset you decided to monetize the channel and accept donations. Folks are allowed to change their minds. If they're upset over it or something else, it's fine. They shouldn't be vile. And yeah, and they knew that we applied for monetization. And originally, the first time we applied, we were denied. And when I reapplied, it was accepted. And immediately I told everybody, all of our mods, I posted in the mod chat. And I was planning on splitting it with my partner. The Cash App donations that we got, I sent out more than the Cash Apps that we had received, helping them. I don't know, common sense. Maybe somebody thought you were commenting something for a bad reason and they timed you out. It happens. We have people quick to come to my defense, and that's probably what happened. And I appreciate all you guys that are here for me and for my family. Yeah, I mean, there you go. May have been an accident at Common Sense. That chat may have moved when one of us was trying to handle someone else. Yeah. That happens too. That happens sometimes. But you guys have been great. You guys have been awesome to me and my family, and I appreciate every single bit of it. No, Rap is not Nicolina's son. That's like it's like a YouTube joke that somebody accused. I think maybe Ernie said that, but they ran with it and they kept it. But no, it's not. I don't think it's legit. Oh, that's cool. I have 4 of the same 38 specials. That's cool. I'm a Glock man. I love my Glocks. I've got a Springfield Armory. I love it too. And all those are registered. And I can go right down here and, because I have recently, buy a gun at the gun store. And if there was anything on me, I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh. Just let me know if somebody's accidentally blocked and I can go in on the YouTube studio and unblock. They don't take any credit for it, but the first night they came out and started bashing me. I had a live scheduled. When I went live, there was over 400 people blocked. So, but they don't do that. They didn't do it. Of course, it was somebody else. Never happened until that night. But and I was told, I did ask about getting my gun back, and I was told that it is evidence, and it is in evidence forever, and I can't have it back. So I am a CCW carrier as well, Reaper from the Shadows. Actually, mine may be expired. I may have to go get it again. Oh, I'll have to look at it. I haven't looked at it forever. It has a big old fat picture of me on it. Runt. I asked about the video footage Shelby said was in his discovery, since they said he studied his discovery papers for 10 years. They said they didn't keep it that long. Yeah, they've always got an excuse for what they don't have. And Shelby is lying about all these videos. There is no video of Ernie giving him anything at Walmart. Now, I'm not saying Ernie didn't give him anything at Walmart. He may have. It wasn't those pennies. Was it, Shelby? I know somebody's watching who's going to tell them if they're not watching silently. So ask Shelby. Tell him I said that. You see, he's been in prison for so long, and now he's starting to tell stories. Now the stories are changing. Like, you can't, and I know it's a shell characteristic, but you can't say things and then change them to fit what new information comes out. Like, if it's true, the truth don't change, Shelby Lee. Truth don't change, buddy. So when you came down to meet Ernie for Brother's Day and Ernie gave you those pennies, you said originally that you came down and did that from your house in Berea. You didn't know how to get to Ernie's house. You didn't know how to get anywhere in Everett because you've been in jail all your life. So you didn't know your way around, so you had to meet him at Walmart. That's the only place you knew where to get to. And you left your house in Berea, met him at Walmart, went on Brother's Day after he gave you the stuff. But then later, after discussing things with your new best buddy, you said she asked you specifically about that. And you said, oh, well, we was over there at Jimbo's talking about the joke where I'm going to kill somebody and they're going to record me and put me in prison. The joke. We was over at Jimbo's house, and we left Jimbo's house and went to Walmart. Your story changed. Why? Why did your story change? Why did your story change? If it's true, it's true. But the truth don't change, pal. Truth never changes. Yeah, I thought I blocked her earlier. Somebody already got it. Looks like somebody already got it. Thank you for whoever got it. But yeah, the truth doesn't change. So why tell a different story? To check block contacts, click up in the right-hand corner on your pick, then scroll down to settings, click history on privacy, and then click block contacts. Is that what the mods can do, GG? But there's a couple other things that Shelby said that the story's changed on. And now all of a sudden he's adding in this new name. Because they went back and said, why does Jimbo want that name hidden? Oh, well, because he was going to, there was a joke there too. He was in the joke. The joke. Well, he wasn't in the joke before. Now he's in the joke. Why? Why does the truth change so much? Fact is, the truth doesn't change. The truth doesn't change. Mandy's behind his stream. Jimbo, I'm sorry they are doing this to you. I have to block Jamie's YouTube account because I could not stand the sound of his voice. He has never been your friend. I agree. He's never been my friend. He's always had ulterior motives, and he's showing his true colors. He's showing his true colors. And honestly, like, like he's a big homophobe, like um, to say the least. To say the least, he's a homophobe. You know. Oh, it's 3:53. Let me call right down there right quick and ask them if I can get that discovery. Call the Harlan County Court Clerk. Crap. Just a second. Mm-hmm. I got enough money to pay for it. I appreciate your asking me that, though. I do. Let's see what it costs here.
County Clerk's Office, may I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I actually am trying to find out how I would go about getting a copy of a motion of discovery from a criminal trial.
That would probably be in the Circuit Clerk's Office, 573-2680.
2680? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I thought that was the clerk's. That's what I got saved in. Let's see. Somebody, I'm sorry.
Circuit Clerk's Office.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to find out how I would go about getting a motion of discovery from a criminal trial from the trial took place in 2019.
Do you have a name or a case number?
The name is Shelby Shell. I may have the case number here. Let me see if it's on this
Okay,
disc.
just
It's
1
13.
second.
You want the case number?
No, just one
Okay.
second, and I'll let you talk to the clerk to handle those cases.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bob, what I was saying is somebody sent me a Cash App. Thank you very much. I don't even have my Cash App up anymore. Yeah, I just got a Cash App. Thank you. Was that you? Let's see here. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, okay, and that's what it costs. Okay, I'll send that out to you. Gotcha. May not make it to the post office today, but I'll go tomorrow for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. The truth will stand when the world's on fire. Those people who just randomly accuse and make up stuff, hope it's worth it. Hope it's worth it. Thank you, Common Sense 101. Hopefully, they don't keep me on hold forever.
Sherman?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to find out how I would go about getting a copy of the defense motion of discovery for a criminal trial that took place in 2019. It's a 2013 case, though. Do you need the case number?
What's the case number?
13-CR-CR-00076.
Are you needing like what is it that's your name?
Motion of discovery.
Okay. I mean, we have the paperwork of the motion. We don't actually have what, any kind of discovery is, just a motion.
Like, but would the motion have like just the paperwork? Does it describe what's in the motion of discovery?
The motion is just pretty much asking for discovery, I think.
So there's nothing.
Are you asking what kind of evidence they actually had?
Yes.
Is that what you're wanting to know?
Yes.
Oh no, we wouldn't. I don't think we would have that.
Who would have that?
The discovery, the attorneys would have it. What discovery that there actually was? I think.
Is that public record from the attorneys or what?
I don't know that the attorney would give it to you. Like they'll file a motion for discovery here, and the motion is just pretty much asking for discovery.
Okay. So there's really nothing in it then.
Not the motion, not really.
Okay. What about how much would that cost just to get that? Even though it's
to copy that motion?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll stop in.
It's just paperwork.
Okay. I'll try to stop in tomorrow and get that. I'll try to come back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Well, this motion to discover they're talking about that they've got in their hands is a freaking lie. What? Well, I've got the motion to discovery. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. That's not what the district attorney just said or the county clerk just said. County clerk said the motion of discovery is just that, a motion. And they're asking for evidence. Doesn't have the actual evidence that they claiming they have all these pages of the motion of discovery that Shelby keeps talking about, the motion of discovery. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm going to ask Shelby's attorney for this. I'm sure I won't get it. Sure I won't get it. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Let's see. Probably not in. Let's see. Just a minute. I'm sorry if I'm missing chat. I apologize. There we go.
The Department of Public Advocacy is not available. Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, this message is for Jay. I'm actually trying to get a copy of some paperwork regarding the Shelby Shell case. Would you please call me back? You have my number. I'm going to give it to you again. 606-309. Thank you. I look forward to your call. We'll see. I'll call the prosecuting attorney as well. Nobody works past 4 o'clock anymore, it seems. So They all get paid good though, don't they? Listen, Linda, my partner decided to stab me in the back. That's what happened. Says I was bullying him on the stand, picking on him. He's a victim of abuse, and I knew it, and I picked on him. But it's BS. Is what it is. I'm calling the prosecutor right now. Who knows? That's who I'm trying to get a hold of. Ringing, ringing, ringing. I can't believe they don't have at least an answering machine. Goodness gracious. I've never seen like an official office like that not even have an answering machine or service. There's the number to the Harlan County Attorney's Office. So I don't understand why they're not answering the phone or at least the service. I guess I'll call them earlier tomorrow. I'm going to go.
We're unable to complete your call. To speak to a customer service representative.
What in the world? That can't be right. Let's see. Damn crap. Oh, there we go. See if that works better. Oh, here's a different number. Let's see this one. I believe this is the right number, actually. Well, I thought so too, Linda.
Commonwealth Attorney's Office.
Is Parker in?
We close at 4, sir. I'm not sure if he's left yet or not.
Well, dang, I missed about 5 minutes. Can you answer me a question? I need to get a copy of some documents showing what was in the motion of discovery for a criminal case that I was a witness in. It was the Shelby Shell murder trial, actually. This is Jimbo Collins.
What did you say your name was, sir?
Jimbo Collins, JIMBO COLLINS.
Okay.
And
you're wanting a motion of discovery?
Yeah, I would like to see that. There's being said that there's a lot of stuff in there that I honestly just don't believe, and I would like to.
Okay, if you're needing motions, sir, you need to call the circuit clerk's office.
I did, and they said it was nothing but a piece of paper asking for evidence. I would like to see like some kind of documentation of what was actually in the evidence. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. And who were you in the case?
I was the person who recorded Shelby Shell admitting to murdering Ronnie King. A pretty key witness in the case.
Okay.
I guess what I'm actually is asking for is not the motion. I'm actually asking for what was in the discovery. And I don't need like physical anything. I would just like to see a list, or like uh, the transcript of what I told the state police and what else was told to the state police before the trial. I'm sure they have that. I would just like to see that and confirm some things that were said. Publicly, I'm being slandered to death over this.
Okay. You may have to make a public records request, and we have a form for that, but I'm not sure. Let me get your number, sir, and I will give Mr. Boggs the message tomorrow.
Okay. And what's Jonathan's last name? Is he still there? Is he still with the county attorney?
No, sir, he's not with us anymore.
Okay. Is he practicing law in Harlan still?
Not in Harlan, sir. He has gone to Texas.
Oh my goodness. Well, good for him. I hope he's doing well. All right, my number, you ready?
Yes.
My number is 606-309.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give him the message.
I appreciate it. And I'll be in town tomorrow, so it would be great if I could talk to him. All
well,
right.
I don't know about that, sir. We have court tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
but I will give him your message.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. I got a new call, and I tried to answer it on mute, but they hung up. It was a no ID call, so. And I never get those kind of calls. So somebody trying to hide their identity and call me. So I'm doing what I can to get it. Mrs. T, it's simple because Jimbo told the truth about Ernie, and they got no control about Ernie because he's been off YouTube. So unfortunately, they started on Jimbo. Right. And I thought that was the intent was to get rid of Ernie from YouTube. So he couldn't harm anybody, couldn't harass anybody, couldn't threaten anybody, couldn't dox anybody. Thought that was what the goal was. Obviously it wasn't. So I'm going to do what I can do to get these documents. I wanted to get it over with today. I'm going to Harlan tomorrow. There's another no caller ID. Let's see who this is. I'm sure it's good. Hello? Hang up. That's awful big of them. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to Harlan. I'm going to try to get the documents that exist and see what happens. Can't make any promises. I will do what I can do. But no, if I can't get it, they're not good. They don't have it. Right? So all this stuff is coming from the words of Shelby Shell, the man who committed murder and has changed his story a million times. So for what it's worth, you make up your own mind. And thank you for being here today. I'm sorry this live lasted, a mighty 3 hours. I'm sorry. I just wanted to address a few things, and I wanted to talk to Jamie man-to-man, face-to-face, and he wouldn't do anything. So all he wanted to do was come in and cuss me and talk bad about my family. He's a real man. So appreciate it. I respect you all, and I thank you for coming in. And see you guys tonight at 10 o'clock. For now, I'm Jimbo, and this is The Stand. Thank you. You all have a great day.
Wow.